Hey, how's it going everybody? It's Tanner here, and welcome to a new Ninjago video here on the channel. In today's video, we are going to be back on tiermaker.com discussing and ranking, I guess, all of the main ninja suits. As you can see here, we got a couple of ninja suits to rank here and discuss. Now, what I actually did for this tiermaker is I put the suits in there that are pretty much show and movie accurate, so this does not include every single ninja suit, just the ones that I care enough to rank. So we're not talking about any NRG figures, no Spinjitzu Burst, none of that kind of stuff, just mainline TV and movie canon suits here. So keep that in mind as we get through this. We also have various tiers. We got S tier for the best of the best, and we just kind of decline from there. You guys get it. Also, the link is right up here as well. If you want to go ahead and check this out for yourself and maybe do this tier maker on your own, feel free to do that. The option is available for you guys to do that. So let's go ahead and kick things off. We're going to start off with, why don't we go through each one of the ninja individually. So we'll start off with Kai, and then we'll just go down the list. Some of these suits might be out of order down here, but really doesn't matter. They're all there for the most part. Again, some suits are missing. This is not every single Ninjago suit, at least for the ninja. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started here. So, Pilot Kai. Kai's pilot suit, I think all the pilot suits, I think I'm going to put in B if we're being honest. I think the pilot suits are very basic, but also at the same time, they seem to be a little bit more, I guess, utilized and individual than some of the original like 1990s ninja outfits. So why don't we just go ahead and just finish that off. We're going to put all of the pilot suits in B because they're all pretty much the same, just colored differently. So in terms of the DX suits, again, pretty much the same stuff. We're pretty much similar for the first couple of generations here of ninja suits, if you will. The DX suits, I don't really like as much as the basic trainee suits, so maybe we'll put all the DX suits in the C tier. There's DXJ, where is DX Cole? Right there you are. And DX Zane is right here as well. Yeah, I think that's fair. I like them a little bit less than the pilot suits, and again, these still are very basic to an extent, so not really too wrong there. In terms of the kendo suits, again, I don't really like the kendo suits. I think the kendo suits are very, what's the right word for it? Bland? Lazy, not creative, whatever you want to say, and they're all pretty much the same, so D tier for all those guys. Now we start getting into the individual suits. Again, we will have some similar suits later on, such as the kimonos, but for ZX, the ninja were actually pretty unique. In terms of Kai ZX here, I like Kai ZX. I think Kai ZX is a very cool looking suit, so I'm going to put him in A tier. I like Kai ZX. At this point, we're just kind of going through each of the individual ninja on their own, so I guess JZX would also get kind of I don't really care for JZX all that much, if we're being honest. I think the print is kind of basic, so maybe, you know what, I'm going to be bold here, D tier. I know some people are going to be upset over that choice, but whatever. I don't really care for that suit all that much. Cole ZX, I'm probably going to put in B tier. I like it. It's fairly decent. Zane ZX is kind of basic to me, so we're going to say C tier for that. The Kimono Ninja. Now we're going to start with Kai. I love the Kimono Ninja. In my opinion, these are some of the best suits, so by default, they are all getting S-class rankings from me. I know that's kind of a cop-out, but come on, S-class. I also forgot that Lloyd existed, so we're going to have to go through and organize these as well. But yeah, kimonos all up there. Same with Lloyd. The Golden Ninja Lloyd is like my favorite Ninjago minifigure ever, so we're going to put him right in the forefront there. In terms of original Lloyd, he's a pretty cool looking figure. I'd say C tier. The legacy version of young Lloyd is a lot better in my opinion. Lloyd ZX is also pretty cool looking figure. I'd say A tier for that one as well. And I think we're good. I don't think Nia, oh, we can do original Nia as well. Original Nia, I like her outfit, but admittedly it is kind of bland. I'd probably put her in the same category as original Lloyd to an extent. And then with her Samurai X forms, the only one that kind of lines up with the ZX Ninja is this one right here, the original Samurai X, and that costume isn't the best, so I'm going to go ahead and give it a C tier as well. So let's continue on here. I think we're all done with the final battle ninja. I think we're all pretty much good to go here. In terms of rebooted, Techno Kai. The rebooted suits are very infamous for not having leg printing, and a lot of them don't really have all that great of prints, but Techno Kai is okay. Probably C tier for him as well. Techno J is a little better. I'd say B tier. Techno Cole, I don't really care for all that much. D tier for Techno Cole. And Techno Zane, I think he's pretty cool. I'm going to put him in B tier next to J. Zane's battle damage form, though, is a little cooler. I'm going to say A tier. If it had leg printing, it would easily be S tier for me. So, stone army suits, the stone armor outfits for the ninja. Again, these are kind of modified to be a little bit more show accurate. So for Kai, same issue, leg printing, but they all are pretty cool, and they're all pretty much the same. So I'd say A tier for Kai. I feel like the other ninja can kind of follow suit with that, so probably J goes there as well. Where's Cole? There he is. I'll say A tier for all the stone armor suits. Again, some of the stone armor suits are a little bit different, but for the most part, they are the exact same. Lloyd has one as well, if I'm not mistaken. There you go. We also forgot to do Techno Lloyd. Techno Lloyd is okay to an extent. I like his armor. That places him above these other two characters. I'd say A tier for Techno Lloyd. Let's just organize that just a little bit so we're kind of lining up here. Again, some of these are out of order, and I apologize if this is kind of a discombobulated video to watch. In terms of Samurai X, this outfit was around at the same time as some of the stone armor outfits, but it's not as good. I'd honestly probably put it on par with the original Samurai X, if we're being honest. Just a little better. Actually, you know what? B tier. That's a better samurai suit overall. The tournament ninja. So only a couple of ninja have these. In terms of tournament Kai, all the tournament ninja are pretty much the same with the addition of the hair. So if we're just ranking hair pieces here, I'd say that Kai would probably be a little better, but then again, we didn't really rank hair pieces for these. So to be fair, let's go ahead and put these guys all in the same category. I'd say B. They're okay. The legacy versions are far better in my opinion. So where is J? There you are. Where is Cole? There's Cole. I apologize if it sounds like I'm kind of struggling here. It's hard to see past my mic, so that's my excuse for that. In terms of Lloyd, there you are. Again, Zane didn't have one that's canon to the show. Zane did indeed have a tournament figure that was released later on, but again, it's not canon to the show, so we're not counting that. In terms of Zukin Ninja, so Kai. Again, the Zukin Ninja are very similar, but they're different ever so slightly, I guess. Again, some of these suits later on are definitely a lot better, but in terms of the Zukin suits, I'd say they're probably on par with some of the stone armor ones. They're a little bit more detailed, they look a little bit more tactical, I like them. The only things that I don't really care for regarding the Zukin suits are the masks, but I do get why they used the ZX mold again. It's just a little convenient. Zukin Cole, same thing. I'm going to put all of them in the same category, except for Titanium Zane, because Titanium Zane is awesome, so he gets an S tier from me. Only complaints about Titanium Zane, wish he had a full coat of silver. These parts are kind of gray, but who really cares? Lloyd, Zukin Lloyd is down here, yes indeed. And then Nia gets this samurai suit, Samurai 3.0, what I like to call her, and that's an awesome suit. I'm going to say A tier for this version of Samurai X. Favorite Nia samurai outfit right here. The Deepstone Ninja. The Deepstone Ninja are very cool. I'm going to put them all in S tier just because they are all pretty much the same thing, let's be real. I think that Cole's doesn't work as much as some of the other ninjas, so I'll probably put his down in A, just because I don't like the orange and the gray. It's very inconsistent in terms of colors. At least with the other ninja, they're keeping a consistent color. Like Jay is all the way blue, Cole is gray and orange and brown. It's kind of a nightmare. In terms of Zane, where is he? There you are. S tier. Lloyd gets an S tier as well. Where is Deepstone Lloyd? There you are. In terms of Deepstone Nia, Deepstone Nia I am not a fan of at all. I'm going to put her probably in the D tier. I was going to put her in the F tier, but she's more in line with some of these other suits, which really don't look all that great, but fit the function, I suppose. And then we also do have Possessed Lloyd too. Possessed Lloyd is an amazing figure. S tier for me. Absolutely 100%. The Skybound suits also are very good, probably on par with Deepstone, so all of them are going to be going in the S tier as well. Eyepatch J is also very exceptional, so where is Skybound Cole? Skybound Cole also has the ghost face in the season, so yes please. Zane is amazing, one of my favorite Zane suits of all time. Lloyd, where are you? There you are. S tier. And then Nia's Skybound suit, I actually enjoy. The dark red, yeah, a lot better than whatever this mess was down here. The honor robes are a little bit different from one another, so these ones actually do have some type of individuality, which is good. Honor Kai, I think, is actually really cool. A tier for me. Honor J is kind of cool, just not as cool as Honor Kai, so I'm probably going to put him in B tier, honestly. Honor Cole is amazing. S tier for me. One of the best Cole outfits out there. Honor Zane is a little different, otherwise known as Dave the Departed Zane. I'll put him in B tier, pretty much on par with J. Honor Lloyd, I don't really like all that much. I think he's very basic. Probably C tier for that one. I like the original style of suit, though. That's cool. And Honor Nia, I like the maroon and blue together, but I don't know. It has the same issues for me as this suit. The colors kind of clash way too much, but it is better than this suit, that's for sure. And I think that's all the Honor Ninja, right? Okay. Fusion Kai, Hands of Time. Hands of Time suits, you either love them or you hate them. I think they're pretty cool. A little bit overly crowded, a little bit overly detailed, but hey, whatever works. I'm gonna put Fusion Kai probably in the B section. I think that's appropriate. Fusion J I don't really like. I don't like the placement on his symbol. I think that is the worst placement that you could possibly have. Right smack dab in the middle. Not a fan of that. It works on other suits, not this one. Cole, admittedly, I'm not a huge fan of. Probably in the same category as Kai, I think. Fusion Zane, I don't really like his outfit either. Way too much silver in my opinion. Doesn't really go well with the overly white mask, so that's why he's there. Fusion Lloyd, yeah, pretty cool looking Fusion Ninja, probably the best one. And Fusion Nia is not really my favorite. I don't really care for her all that much, so you know what? I like her a little bit more than Jay and Zane, so we'll say C tier. The Ninjago Movie Ninja. All right, this is where things get interesting. Movie Kai. I like what they were going for. I'm going to say A tier. I like that figure. Very common, but a very well-designed figure. I think it works. Movie J, I feel like could have benefited from a little bit more regular blue as opposed to the dark blue. Makes his suit look very dark and dim. I don't think that really matches Jay's personality. Movie Cole, S tier for me. Another one of my favorite Cole outfits is the movie version. Movie Zane, gotta go with D tier, man. I think it would look a lot better if it had some more black on it, but it's mainly white. Doesn't really pair well with the other ninja. Pretty much the same issue I have with this version of Nia. Movie Lloyd is also another movie suit that gets the S tier treatment. Perfect suit in my opinion. And movie Nia, where is she? Am I missing her? There she is. I don't really care for, I guess, the skirt piece. I think it works a lot better in Sons of Garmadon, but still a very solid figure. A tier for me. Goes along with her brother. And I think that's it for the movie Ninja. Casual suits for the movie. These ones are a little funny. Just regular clothes. How would I rank the casual clothes for the Ninja? I would say for Kai, I'd probably put his clothing in B. Could do without it. Jay gets an S because of his scarf. Excellent. Cole, I'm not really a huge fan of this casual Cole, so I'm gonna say D for this version of Cole. Not a huge fan of that design. Casual Zane is hilarious, so A tier. Casual Lloyd is pretty good. I'm gonna say S tier for his as well. Very casual outfit. And casual Nia, I'm gonna say A tier. Pretty much on par with Zane. I like the outfit. I like the personalities shining through here. I think that's a lot of fun. Alright, in terms of Sons of Garmadon Ninja, these ones are also pretty, some of them are similar, some of them are not, but in terms of Sons of Garmadon Kai, I'm going to put him in B. I like it, its look, but it's not my favorite Sons of Garmadon suit. Sons of Garmadon J, I actually prefer a lot more. I'm going to say, I'm going to say S tier for Sons of Garmadon J. Pretty perfect J suit, I'd say. Sons of Garmadon Cole is also very good. Not as good as movie Cole, though, so I'm going to give him an A tier. Sons of Garmadon Zane, S tier. Fantastic Zane figure, in my opinion. Lloyd, I don't like as much as some of the other ones. I'll probably put him in the same category as Cole. And as for Nia, my favorite Nia suit is her Sons of Garmadon suit, so S tier for me. Excellent. In terms of the Hunted Ninja, Hunted Kai, I don't like all that much, I'm going to be honest. I get the battle damage that they're going for, but I'm going to have to put it in D tier. I really don't like it all that much. Hunted J is just a little better, but still discombobulated. Put him in C. Hunted Cole also gets a D for me. I don't like how indifferent it is from Sons of Garmadon Cole. It's just a little too similar to this figure, in my opinion. That's just my thoughts again. Hunted Zane, I think, is a little bit better than all of them, so B, I'd say, for Hunted Zane. Hunted Lloyd, I think, is amazing. I'm going to put that in S tier. That's a really solid looking figure. And Hunted Nia, I don't like really at all. I'm going to put her in D tier. So there's that. In terms of Legacy or March of the Oni, whatever you want to call these, Kai, I like it. I think it's simple, but not too simple. I'm going to put it in A tier. J is like the same way for me. I think it looks a little bit better than Kai's, so I'm probably going to do this. Same tier, just a little better, just to show that off. Cole, I don't like as much, admittedly. I'll probably put him in B. Zane, I think his Legacy suit is awesome. Gotta throw his in A as well. Let's see. For Lloyd, it's not the best. I'm going to say B. It's still very good, because it's in B tier, obviously, but it's not. I think these two are kind of on par with one another. And for Nia, I don't like the maroon. So C. Again, I think the maroon and blue works with some of the suits. This is kind of the same level as the Day of the Departed suit for Nia, so that's why they're in the same category. Season 11 suits. Alright, so Season 11 Kai I think is very, very basic. C tier for me. Season 11 J is a little better. I'm going to say B. Cole, Season 11, very good. Not perfect though. Could have done with some sleeves on this guy maybe, but still A tier. Very solid looking figure. Zane, I don't like the blue hands. I'm going to be honest. I don't like the blue hands. I think it throws off the entire outfit. But again, the Season 11 suits are very good. They look very good together. One of the best ninja groups when they're all together as a team. For Lloyd, not as great because the yellow hands again kind of throw it off for me. I'd probably put him on the same level as Kai, if we're being honest. In terms of Nia for Season 11, if I could find her, there she is. Yeah, pretty good figure. I'm going to say A. That's a really solid Nia design. Prime Empire. Some of these suits are very, very controversial, to say the least. For Prime Empire, Kai, or Digi-Kai, whatever you want to call him, not my favorite. I think the red and the white work to an extent, but it's not perfect, so I'm going to say D tier on that one. J, I think works a little better. I think the white looks good with the blue, so B tier for me. Cole, again, the black and the white should work on paper, but I think it's not as bad as Kai's. I'm going to say C. It's not as bad as Kai's. It has a little bit of contrast with the orange in there. It looks good regardless of that. Zane does not have a Prime Empire suit, but instead we can rank the Ice Emperor outfit. I like the Ice Emperor. A tier figure for me. Lloyd, Digi Lloyd. I'd put him in the same category as J in the B tier. Fair enough. Nia is, I think, the best Digi suit in my opinion. I think those colors work really well with each other, so A tier for that one. We're almost out of time here. We're almost done with this. Hero Kai, D tier. Don't like Hero Kai all that much. I think there's too much gold going on. Makes him look a little weird. Hero J, I think he's a little better. I'm gonna say B tier. B tier for Hero J. Hero Cole, probably B tier as well. I think if this sleeve was black, it would have done a lot more for the figure, if we're being honest. Hero Zane is not that bad in person, but still not that great, so I'm going to say C tier. Better than Kai, but still not perfect. I wouldn't, jump for joy over this figure or whatever, but it still is pretty good. For Lloyd, I like Hero Lloyd. Definitely giving him an A. I like Hero Lloyd a lot. Hero Nia is kind of like in the same boat as Hero Zane, I think. Not a good looking figure, but I think the colors do a little bit for it. It's just some of the coloring is a little off for me. We only have the Island Ninja and the remaining avatars, so why don't we do the Island Ninja first. Island Kai, the Island Ninja are incredible. Island Kai, I think, gets an A tier, absolutely. Island J, I'm going to put in the same category. I like him. I like these two figures probably about the same amount. Island Cole is my favorite island suit. S tier. That's how you put a symbol in the right spot correctly. That's how you do a center symbol in a good way. Awesome. Island Zane is also pretty cool. I'm going to put him in B though. Not my favorite, maybe my least favorite island suit. Island Lloyd is awesome as well. I'm going to have to put him in probably the A tier, hanging out with these other two lads. And then Nia, I'm going to put in A tier as well. The Island Ninja are all super great, but Cole is my favorite, and Zane is probably my least favorite if I had to pick. Now, the avatars are interesting. Avatar Kai, I like it, I get it. C tier. Could be worse, could be better. Avatar J, B tier, probably the best avatar. Avatar Pink Zane is the best. S tier, one of my favorite figures. And Avatar Lloyd, we need to fill up that F tier somehow. Perfect. All right, so that'll pretty much do it. I have ranked all of these suits. In S tier, we got a pretty good amount. Admittedly, some of the suits that are similar, like the kimonos, Deepstone, Air Jitsu, these ones, the Skybound suits, yeah, it would make sense that they would all go in the same category. I just am a really big fan of those designs. But some of the other individual suits in here, like Pink Zane, Casual J, I think those all deserve it. Going down the list, I think they all deserve the spots that they are given. Admittedly, the D tier slot is kind of reserved for boring figures in my opinion, but F tier, I don't think anyone really likes Avatar Lloyd, so that's why he's there. But that'll pretty much wrap it up for this tier maker. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Again, the link is at the top of this page if you want to go ahead and do this tier list for yourself. And send me photos of it, Discord, Twitter, Instagram, whatever works. I want to see what you guys have. If you guys want to make a video on this tier maker, feel free to do that as well. Rank these suits according to your own opinions. And that's pretty much going to do it for me here today. Just my thoughts on some of these suits. You don't have to agree. Most of you guys will probably disagree, but I wanted to do this, and I did it. So let me know down below in the comments what you think about this, and hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and check out the links down below in the description from other forms of social media. As always, big shout out goes out to my Patreon supporters, including once again the marvelous Jan. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Once again, my name is TannerFishies, and with that I bid you farewell.